Young lady, if I may be so bold, how much for the floating thing,
Trust me, you couldn't afford it.
What a strange thing to say! But Paimon's curious, what number did you have in mind exactly?
One more.
Oh, forget it. Let's assume you meant Paimon is worth more than Mora can buy.
You seem like newcomers. Is this your first lantern ride?
Yep.
Yes, how can you tell?
Well, I don't remember running into any weird and wonderful mascots at last year's festival.
Yeah, sorry to break it to you, but this is not a mascot.
If you need any help, you can look for Wangya. She's overseeing the lantern rite. She's usually somewhere around the Xiao Market. She's your first port of call.
Oh, will she know which stall sells the tastiest stuff?
No doubt. When it comes to the lantern rite, no one knows more than she does.
Got it! Let's go to the Xiao Market and look for Wangya.
Of course.
And then, go to the stall with the tastiest food and eat till we're stuffed.
Yup.
I'm just taking care of a few small things, doing my bit to make sure everyone who joins in the festivities has a good time.
Got a few things I'd like to ask.
We want to know where the tastiest food in the whole wide Xiao Market is.
The tastiest? Hard to say. I guess that depends on your personal preference. Still, what I can tell you is that everyone's talking about Yin Yan's stall.
Okay, here's your grilled tigerfish. What do you think?
Delicious.
Oh my. Paimon's an expert in eating.
Of course. What kind of a guide would Paimon be otherwise?
I don't know. An emergency food? Could you teach us how to make Xiao lanterns?
Teach you how to make Xiao lanterns. Oh, You don't look like locals to me. Looking to try your hand at making your own?
Yep.
I'll be happy to teach you. There's no one way to make a Xiao lantern, but let me start by showing you the simplest one.
Okay.
That was so complicated. Paimon is all out of brain juice. Did you get it?
Yeah, all I did was just click a single button.
Look over there. That guy's acting very suspicious.
Hey, what you doing?
Don't you think?
Hey, what you doing? What you staring at me like that for? Get going! What? Huh? All right. If you all won't get going, I'm just gonna get going myself, I guess.
Okay.
On the last day of the lantern rite, huge crowds come out to watch the Mingxiao lantern being released. It can't be a good sign if there's a suspicious character lurking around somewhere so dangerous. If he's been tampering with the stockpile of lantern supplies... Let's get the materials we came for first. We can tell Wangya about the situation when we get back.
You're taking this very seriously. Why?
Because everyone in Liyue has worked really hard for this. No one should be allowed to spoil it, period.
Uh-huh, what's the real reason?
Oh, fine. There's so many delicacies in Liyue Harbor. Matsutake meat rolls, mora meat, almond tofu.
Are you reading those off a menu? Oh, that face! That's the Paimon face logo!
Halt! This is the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs.
We're here to report a suspicious individual.
Yeah, we saw a shady-looking guy snooping around near the stockpile of highly flammable Mingxiao lantern supplies.
Pretty sure he's an arsonist.
We must defend the grilled tigerfish food stall at all costs.
He only cares about the food.
Goodness. This is a serious matter indeed.
Exactly what Paimon thought. Liyue Harbor's cuisine is the heart and soul of the city.
I don't think both of you are on the same page here, but go on.
It seems we disagree on where the seriousness of the matter lies. But you're not wrong, my little friend. Rest easy. The Ministry of Civil Affairs has assigned a specialist to keep the lantern rite safe. I will inform him of this matter and order him to step up vigilance in due course.
In due course? This is serious. Why not get your butt over there and tell him straight away?
Yeah.
I wish I could, but he's yet to return. He's taken a small team to Guili Plains.
Then I'll go there and tell him.
Huh? But you're a traveler, aren't you? You've come all this way for the lantern rite, and yet you are willing to lend a hand?
I mean, exactly, I'm a traveler. Now let me travel over there.
Our pleasure! We're experts in this kind of stuff. We lend hands all the time. Oh, like the time we...
Leave it to us.
Really? Huh. Then we are indebted to you. Travelers are so kind these days.
No, it's just us.
Ah, yes. No commission should go unpaid.
Oh, we're getting paid?
I will take care of the compensation. Again, thank you both.
Who are you?
Well, how do you even pronounce it? Jiai? Yeah, Jiai sent us.
Oh, thank you. Well, I need to get back to looking for that thief. But thanks for your help. Until next time.
Wait a second. We're not done here.
Oh, is there something else?
There's a suspicious character down at the harbor.
Right. When I get back, I'll get the other troops to be extra vigilant in the area. In the middle of the festival, too. What are they up to?
They better not ruin this festival.
You get the feeling...
That the Ministry of Civil Affairs isn't up for the task.
I think so too. The locals must take all their tasty treats for granted by now. But for a poor traveler, all alone out in the wilderness, often forced to survive on nothing but the most mysterious of mushrooms.
What are you on about, Paimon?
For you, the Lantern Rite is the most important of all festivals.
Yeah, I actually want to see it.
So let's go back to the place where we witnessed the shady-looking guy. Paimon hears from patrol officers that criminals love to go back for another look at the crime scene after the event. It's a psychological thing, apparently.
But the crime hasn't happened yet.
Knew it!
Do we go after him?
Wait! There's another person!
What are you doing here?
Going after the suspicious dude.
Huh? Xiao? Are you here for the festival?
I have no interest in Lantern Rite. I sensed a malign influence here. I'm here to investigate.
Ah.
When a shackle is loosened in the realms of deities and demons, I take full responsibility. But this time, the threat comes from the mortal world. Your world. Thus you shall take full responsibility, mortal traveler.
I am well aware.
When the time comes, I hope you shall act promptly and decisively.
I will try.
I do not wish for the tassel of the polearm that has slaughtered countless demons to become stained with mortal blood.
Understand.
What's this?
Some kind of marking.
A symbol that your suspected evildoer left behind.
Paimon, you recognize it?
Doesn't look familiar to Paimon.
Hmm.
Well, you will have to show me how much you can accomplish on your own strength.
Okay.
Because if I become involved, there is a possibility that the streets of Liyue Harbor will be painted red this Lantern Rite.
Alright, then it's up to me then.
Well, that sounds terrible. Let's not be impulsive. Why don't we figure out the origins of this symbol first? The one the suspected criminal left behind. Oh! Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that Kaya will know something about it.
Speaking of Kaya, where is he? Hey, iPatch, long time no talk.
Well, well. Long time no see.
Yep.
Kaya! We went to the Lantern Rite in Liyue.
Ah, well. How was it? Fun?
Delicious.
Well then, you ought to be looking forward to Mondstadt's Ludi Harpastum. I'm sure it will be to your liking.
Oh yeah, what's her name? Klee! Yeah, Klee mentioned it. Get to the point, Paimon.
Right. Kaya, there's something we need to tell you about.
Lantern supplies. Stockpile of wood, paper, and oil. At the very least, it sounds like an accident waiting to happen. How very amusing. What makes you think I would recognize this symbol?
Because you're amazing and we trust you.
Oh, that about sums it up.
I'm flattered. But don't you think you might be overestimating me?
Nah.
There it is! At last! Kaya displays the knightly virtue of modesty, perfectly articulated and masterfully delivered.
My goodness. Your stay in Liyue seems to have sharpened your wit and broadened your vocabulary.
Now that you mention it, you're right.
Anyway, I digress. This is the symbol of the cross-border criminal organization you know as the Treasure Hoarders. If you are curious to know more, I can put you in touch with an informant on the inside.
Okay.
Didn't you just say the Knights of Favonius don't have dealings with their enemies?
This is my own personal informant. Nothing to do with the Knights of Favonius. A little later, make your way over to Windrise. I'll arrange for the informant to meet you there.
Okay.
Thanks, Kaya!
Oh, and remember, wine begets wisdom.
Huh?
Nimra.
Huh?
Hey! You're the guy, right? Kaya's informant?
Informant? Not me.
But this is the place we agreed upon, and you're the only other one here, so...
Place we agreed upon? I know nothing.
Stop being so annoying.
Wine begets wisdom.
Okay, yeah, it's me.
Okay.
How was any of that even slightly necessary?
It's like it's their code.
What do you want to know about?
Here's the situation.
Explain it, Paimon.
Okay, I see.
So, what can you tell us as an insider?
I do not think this is the work of the Treasure Hoarders.
Understandable. Have a nice day. Show us the anonymous letter.
How do you know about the letter?
One of Liyue's Adepti told us about it.
Did they now? I somehow doubt that.
You should not doubt it. It was I who sent them to investigate. Any further questioning you may direct to me.
Did you just appear out of thin air?
That's an Adeptus for you.
You're the vigilant Yaksha!
Hey, watch your tone of voice. Or do you seriously want to pick a fight with an Adeptus?
Okay, it's not that we don't believe you're an Adeptus. It's just... everyone needs to look at the bigger picture here.
As you well know, we treasure hoarders are no serious threat to anyone. We're petty criminals, that's all.
So, if you are truly an Adeptus, please show us some mercy, would
He's
you?
not gonna kill y'all. He doesn't kill mortals.
Of course, if it turns out you're not a real Adeptus.
Okay. You're risking your life here, buddy.
Then please, don't blame our weapons for treating everyone equally.
Okay. Yep, they're dead.
Please, my heroic friend and Adeptus buddy, have mercy.
Oh, they're alive.
The letter is drivel anyway. It's not worth an armed conflict. Just take it.
How about that? Paimon knew it all along. Let's see what they wrote.
What? I don't... Huh? I don't... Oh.
I see. Then let us send these two to the meeting. The sender may be plotting something truly diabolical for the Lantern Rite. It seems they want to burn down the entire city.
Great,
Sheesh.
everyone's happy. You're good, we're good. However...
These two, they don't look anything like us.
It'll be fine. When we're in disguise, no one will be the wiser.
Yep, a floating food thing. No one's gonna notice that, even if they're in disguise. Yeah, it's not out of the ordinary or anything.
Well, the safety of Liyue is in your hands now. Good luck. Even the treasure hoarders don't want to see the city burned to the ground.
Then it is settled.
I guess we're going undercover. Oh, wait.
What is it?
Next time we meet,
Huh?
let's make it somewhere with a view of the Mingxiao lantern.
I am not partial to crowded areas, especially at this time of the year. In previous years, the Mingxiao lantern has been visible even from there.
Huh? Wait.
He's vanished. Did he go back to Wangshu Inn already? But the time mentioned in the letter, that's today, isn't it? Come on, let's go to the meeting place.
Okay.
All right. You folks from the treasure hoarders, yeah? I thought I insinuated in my letter there that you should have done like I done and put on a mask and a costume and so forth. But it seems you didn't all get the memo. It's pretty cool though. Gutsy.
Well, guess what? We don't need to go sneaking around everywhere wearing disguises because unlike you, we would never do anything so shameful that we would need to wear masks while doing it. Really?
I think he just enjoys dressing up.
Well, wait a second now. You folks ain't no treasure hoarders. What game are you two playing?
Genshin.
Tell us your diabolical plan now!
Okay, I give up.
Give up now, or feel the wrath of my primordial... Huh? You giving up just like that?
I'm just a lowly apprentice thief who really looks up to the treasure hoarders.
Oh.
An apprentice thief?
Yeah, for a greenhorn like me, especially working on my own and all, the treasure hoarders, oh, man, they're my heroes.
You're looking up to the wrong people.
Wait a second.
So I thought I'd try and set up some sort of lucrative opportunity, then submit my pledge of loyalty.
Hmm.
Wait a second. None of this is making any sense. Paimon was expecting a serial arsonist to be someone more sinister, evil looking. But instead, we get you.
I was just judging people.
Arson? What the heck are you talking about?
Bro, you were looking at the fire stuff.
Don't pretend. Paimon's seen you loitering around piles of highly flammable materials.
Oh, yeah, I know where you're talking about. But I was only checking the place out.
Cap.
My plan ain't got nothing to do with those lantern construction materials.
Mm-hmm.
Are you serious?
Well, I just wanted to nab me the biggest chunk of plaustrite in 20 years is all. I was gonna wait till nightfall, chop off half the tethers, float it out to sea.
Oh.
Then, all I'd have to do is find some way or another of bringing it down, so I could hide it underwater in the shallows. The perfect crime.
This dude is an idiot.
For a perfect crime, it sure has a lot of holes. For example, how exactly were you planning to bring down the plaustrite once it was airborne?
I was still in the process of figuring out the details, hence why I hadn't made my move yet.
Yeah, okay.
This guy is an imbecile. Okay, let's teach him a lesson. Now that the Millilith have gotten hold of that idiot, let's head back. We can notify the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Traveler, word spreads fast. We will keep watch over the thief. Thanks for your help.
So, the payment?
Wait, do you remember what the inspiration for the Mingxiao lantern was?
An Adeptus?
Yeah, with a name like Skybracer or something.
Hmm.
So if it's modeled on an Adeptus, maybe Xiao would be interested this time. On the day the Mingxiao lantern is ready, we can meet him at Wangshuin like he suggested, then try to persuade him.
Okay.
Even though he said you can see the Mingxiao lantern from Wangshuin, we should get up close if we want to get that festival atmosphere.
Yes.
Where has Master gone this time?
Oh. What's going on? My game is frozen. Hello? Come on, reconnect. You can do it.
Procrastinating. Let's go.
Oh, it's still reconnecting. Oh, okay.